Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be talking about how I got to where I'm at now in modeling. And I know some of you guys that know me would just be like, he went from 0 to 100 real quick and still keeping on going. So I just want to explain my story of what really, what went on during that process. And so, yeah, stay tuned. I didn't always like modeling. Not the fact that I didn't like it, it's just the fact that I didn't really consider or saw myself being a model. What really started it off was that people started to, make little side jokes about it, and they were telling me all through high school, they're just like, oh, you should be a model, you have the looks, you have the height, you have all this and all that, And I just laughed with them, because I'm just like, well, I don't want to be a model. Because at the time, I just wanted to be an astrophysicist or, a pro skater. I still kind of do, but now things have changed, obviously. And I guess as they continued to plant that seed within me, I guess it started to sprout. And after graduation, I went to Michigan, and the whole life problems and family issues with my father and everything like that went down. And I started to think about what I really wanted to do in my life. And during that time, I still wanted to be an astrophysicist, but I'm just like, what do I want to do right now? And I started to really, be having more self-love with myself. And I started to just look at it, and more people were talking to me, talking about modeling and everything like that. And at that time I was like, well, I'll try it out. So when I moved back to Florida, I had the mindset to, just start modeling, but it wasn't as serious as it is now. And to skip a few months later, I started off with my first photo shoot, and it was with a very good friend of mine. And she's a very good photographer. I'll link her information. I don't know if she still does it, but I'm pretty sure that if you contact her, she would be more than glad to, have a little photo shoot with you guys. And pretty much, she was looking for a model. She was doing pictures of my friend Aaron. And I saw the pictures that she took of him, and I contacted her. I was just like, look, let's do a shoot together. I like how you shoot, and I'm trying to get my portfolio together. And she was more than glad to do it. And then since then, it's been going crazy for me, if you want to put it that way. We did another shoot after the first shoot, I think like a month or so of that. And that shoot was actually, that was like 2 or 3 months before I came to Dallas, actually. And then those 2 shoots, no wait, I'm missing something here. We did our first shoot, and then between the first shoot and the second shoot, I was with the Elliott Talent Agency. And pretty much, they helped me, but it was kind of like a waste of my time, actually. Because they had their problems of their own. The agency was closing down, and they weren't really doing much with me, but they did one thing, and that helped me skyrocket. It was a commercial for Panama City, Florida. It was like that little, vacation to get people to come to Panama City. And that was pretty fun. So after that first shoot, then it was that, and then we did the shoot before I came here to Dallas. And those 3 things right there was what really helped me come far here. Because as soon as I got here, I didn't even have to show my pictures. I just walked downtown, and then people would just be like, I want you, this and that, and I got contacts, this and that. And then next thing you know, I was modeling for celebrity designer Rocky Gathercole. And I was, that was pretty fun, actually. Let me explain on that. Because it was really, really unexpected. It was one chain of event after another. Like I said, I was walking downtown, and this photographer, he owns Model EMI or something like that now. But he owns that agency, or co-owner or something like that. And he was downtown, doing a little photo shoot with another model. And of course he saw me, and my mom, she was plugging me in. I was kind of nervous at first. I was just like, oh Lord, you know? So, but my mom, she was plugging me in, and next thing you know, we got in contact with each other, and then it led to another person, and then next thing you know, they said they needed more models for this runway that's coming up for a celebrity designer, and then boom, I was walking for a celebrity designer. And then after that, it just went even more higher up for me, because then I started modeling for Route 21, and now let me explain on that story, because that story also led to one chain of event after another. And it's just, I worked at Route 21. I worked at Route 21 in Florida, but I transferred to, you know, still have a job, and I transferred here. And then my coworkers and my district manager found out that I model. And so apparently around that time, the news got out, they were hyping me up and everything. It was just like, oh, you know, this and that, you need to be modeling for our store and everything. So that was a perfect idea. I'm just like, if they want to take pictures of me and everything, I'll be on Route 21 walls. Sadly, I didn't get to be on the walls, but I was on the website. But anyway, and one chain of event after another, the higher people from corporate was coming down to check out the stores and everything. And my district manager told them about me. She had their first interview with me, and after they met, we shook hands, and they said they wanted to talk to me again. And then after they talked to me again that second time, I'm in Pittsburgh having a tour around Route 21 HQ and doing a photo shoot for the first summer line for Route 21. And so I just had a lot of favor when it comes to modeling. For instance, for being a freelance model that does not have an agent at the moment, I have had a lot of favor on my side. And I am so blessed to say that. And I was so blessed to experience that. And so it's just, after that, it's been kind of slow for me, but I've been having photo shoots like literally left and right. Well, I had a break for a little bit because I wanted to focus on acting. It's been a long break. I say about 2-3 months of not modeling, but now recently it's been picking back up. Like my recent shoot, I did a vlog on that, and then now I have a couple other shoots coming up within this month. But yeah, that's how I pretty much got to where I was then to where I was now. Because before this, man, I didn't know where I was going in life. I mean, I had the idea, and I was walking that path, but at the same time, it was just like, you know, what am I doing? But now, since I moved here, and I'm planning on moving out west, probably northwest, if not California, Colorado. I don't want to go back home to Michigan, and I don't want to stay in Texas, and I can't go back to Florida. Well, I can, but I don't want to, you know? I want that feel of home in Michigan, but I also want a different scenery, you know? So, but hopefully modeling and everything goes good for me out there. But for you guys that are watching and wanting to be a model as well, I'm not saying do everything that I did, but I am saying step out on faith and just go. Most of the time, it is important to have an agent, but don't let that be the reason that you're not modeling because you don't have an agent. You got to model for agents to notice you. And don't be upset when an agent doesn't find you or anything. I know I have my fair share of agents denying me or not even paying attention to me, but I also had people above them pay attention to me. So I'm not really, you know, upset about that. All right, guys, that is the video. I just wanted to explain to you guys, you know, my story on how modeling started for me. I know it's not really much of a good explanation or anything. Like I told you in previous videos, I am not good at explaining things sometimes. But yes, my brain is everywhere. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. And if you are a model, or you know, just this can go for anything. If you are aspiring to do anything, just step out on faith and just go for it and do it. You know, don't let nothing stop you from doing what you want to do. All right, guys. I love you guys. I see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please hit that like button. Anyway, peace.